Hey everyone, we are live from the Las Vegas Grand Prix with T-Mobile. Jason Schnellbacher, tech strategist for T-Mobile, and we're pulling back the curtain on how T-Mobile for Business keeps 300,000 fans and the entire event connected, safe, and moving. Jason, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing well. Where are you? You seem to be in an interesting spot. What's happening?
I'm here on the track at the Las Vegas Grand Prix. No better place to be to do this interview than like on the track.
Well, tell us about your work and your team's work within T-Mobile. What are you up to?
Well, we have another great project involved here. Not just one project. We're doing a tech activation that has 12 different projects where we're doing things from point of sale and ticketing to broadcast and working with the public safety, with the police and the operations. It's a huge scope. These projects just keep getting bigger and bigger for T-Mobile.
Amazing. And you've been really upping the game when it comes to new broadcasting technology. What's new for fans watching at home and at the venue right behind you this year?
Yeah, we have a lot planned for broadcast. We've added a number of cameras. We've added cameras for the campus show. So that's the closed circuit TV. There's TV screens in all the fan areas. And we're able to work with the campus show producers and add additional cameras where we have one at the stage that's going to be live for the concerts there. We'll have fixed cameras at the different stages as well with them. And we'll be on the red carpet. We'll be the host of the show will actually be all live stream on T-Mobile 5G in ultra low latency. We set up a private network in the Sphere Zone the first time we've done that here at Las
Wow.
Vegas, as well as we deployed our new edge control solution over at the pit building. Okay, this is where the hosts will be, and this provides us the opportunity to use our public network that we've enhanced, obviously, for this event. But it gives us local area network routing, so we can directly deliver that video on site in low latency. So they're using all of that. But we're also adding cameras for what we're doing with Formula One. So we had some cameras going live to global broadcasts in 130 countries, and we had big success with that last year. And we're building upon that. We've added additional cameras where we're able to now do a 360 camera on turn 9 is going to be sweet. So it has really wide angles as the cars go through the Sphere Zone turn 9. It's kind of a hairpin turn, and so we'll have some great shots there with them, and we'll also maintain the Mandalay Bay is a long range zoom lens that gets to all the cars coming down the track, and you can have a great view of the strip. And so we'll be also all the drone views from the Bellagio and the fountain and everything. All of those will be powered by T-Mobile 5G.
Amazing. How do you orchestrate all of this technology from drones to the edge devices, cameras, roaming cameras? How do you sort of bring all this together?
Well, it takes a lot of planning. So we start early, and we do special engineering, of course, to make sure that we can make all of this work. That's the private network deployment, but we also use network slicing and video broadcasting capabilities to make sure that that traffic gets the quality of service to have the quality that we need for broadcast. And so then we set up different teams in different locations because it's a big event here, right? Like it's a 4 mile track, and so we have different zones, if you will. And so we have a team in each zone that are working with the cameras and making sure that everything works.
Absolutely incredible, phenomenal. Of course, at these events, everyone wants to spend less time waiting and more time watching. How do you speed up things like entry and exit and the movement of people, devices, et cetera?
Well, we do that in a number of ways, but most importantly is that we want to have a low latency, high reliability network. So we connect those ticket scanners for the entrance gates up to T-Mobile 5G. So most of those will go over Wi-Fi to a central point where that traffic is aggregated, and we put that on high priority, quality of service, network slicing to get that to the internet, low latency, high reliability. But we're also, for the first time this year, going directly to the ticket scanning devices. So this is going to be our first deployment of that, where we're able to have 5G standalone with network slicing right on the ticket scanner. So don't even need a Wi-Fi network. And so we're really excited about that because that makes things a lot easier for the ticketing.
Unbelievable. Well, of course, the action's at the front on the track, but you have a whole back office operation there. How do you keep the food, the drinks, the merch moving around and customers happy at the pace of the race?
Well, it's quite an honor to be trusted to run all the money for the event. The food and beverage is all running through T-Mobile 5G, and so we have to make that incredibly important and high priority, and be on top of our game to make sure that that's reliable. And so all that food and beverage point of sale also runs on T-Mobile 5G. But all the operations, venue operations here, keeping people safe, not only with the Las Vegas Grand Prix, but even the Las Vegas Police Department are running on our team priority service, and so they'll be able to have that quality of service that's needed in the big crowd events to make sure they can keep people safe. So there's a lot that goes into that. We have a team dedicated to supporting those as well, and like I said, the scope keeps getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, and capacity where crowds form, all that commerce happening. Also, a lot of coordination, I imagine, behind the scenes.
Oh
You
yeah.
have, police, first responders, firefighters on standby. How do you keep that whole operation humming?
Well, a lot of it starts with a really good network design, right? So we've
Mm,
enhanced our network here in Las Vegas, not only for this event, but there's lots of events in Las Vegas. So we really enhanced our network, added capacity, added more network elements closer to the users. But we also brought in temporary cell sites on wheels. We call them cows, cell on wheels, and so we bring those in selectively. Actually, where I'm coming for you now here is at the Sphere Zone, where we have a cow deployed here, and it has a multi-beam sector, and so it has multiple sectors for capacity, and so there's a lot of special engineering that's needed to provide the capacity for these types of events, and that's all part of the T-Mobile for Business Advanced Network Solutions portfolio. But that's the foundation for what we're doing. But then we have, like I said, different teams that focus on different parts of all the projects, and try to keep them organized, plan ahead, and come early and test and be prepared.
Preparation is key. And I've heard a lot about some of your advanced network services and devices, things like Supermobile, push to talk. What are these technologies? What role do they play in an event like this?
Yeah, so the Super Mobile is really important for the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Like I mentioned, the operations folks earlier. Well,
Mm,
they need to stay connected, right? They need an optimized connection, and the Super Mobile delivers that for them so that they can
mm.
always be communicating. If there's an incident, or they need to see dashboards and reports or whatever they need to do to keep this event running smoothly, they're able to do all of that because of the Super Mobile plans. And for the push to talk, that's used by some of the vendors here. You can see them going by on these carts, and there's a lot of activity here. And they need to all communicate. And so the team that's deploying the local network infrastructure here, running the fiber, and they're all running the push to talk. And one of the best things about it is it gives you the same kind of features as land mobile radio, traditional walkie-talkie type
Mm.
features, but they're able to actually use subject matter experts that are remote to participate. That's one of the
Wow.
things that 5G provides. And there's a lot of other additional features that really come with using the 5G push to talk that you just don't get with land mobile radio.
That's phenomenal. And, big crowds mean more challenges for first responders. And of course, safety is everything these days. What's new on that front?
Well, one of the new things this year is we're working closely with the Las Vegas Metro Police Department to support their Drone as First Responder program. So there
Mm.
is really hard to get around here in Las Vegas with the huge crowds and the way they have it all set up with the track and everything. And so the best way to get eyes on the scene, to have situational awareness, is to send the drone. So if there's an incident, they're able to get that drone there in many times in seconds, so they can know what's going on, and they can prepare the right response. And so that's a really important thing for keeping people safe. And so we make sure to provide them the good service for those drones as well. So that's probably our newest thing for this year.
That's phenomenal. Well, such important work. Um, what's next over the next couple of days as the race continues? What are you excited about as in real time as you're supporting this incredible event?
Yeah, so a lot of the work goes up front. Last few days have been busy, where we've gone and tested at all the camera locations and all the key locations where we'll be doing things. So we've been really busy doing that. Things are going to slow down for us a little bit, where we're more in operations monitoring mode. We'll set up
Mm,
a war room command center where we'll be monitoring not only all the video from the campus show, the video for the Formula One, but the point of sale, the ticketing, the photojournalist users will be monitoring all of that. So think about a room with multiple screens and really watching everything closely with comms with our folks that are going to be stationed at each of the areas, so we're able to respond if we need to respond. And but yeah, we're going to switch into more operations and monitoring mode over the next few days, and hopefully get a chance to watch some of the race as well.
I love that. Well, it must be really gratifying for you and the team to support such an incredible event and provide such critical services.
Yeah, it's a real honor to do this, and from the time we started to what we're doing now, it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and better and but we're not just doing showcase stuff to ourselves. We're really
Mm,
proving solutions that are meaningful for businesses. They're able to take advantage of the work that we're proving out here, and we're turn those into solutions that solve real world business problems. So there's a lot of events in the country. They need a lot of these same kind of capabilities, and we're proving them on the biggest scale here. And so that's a real honor.
fantastic. Well, thanks so much for the breakdown on the technology driving the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Can't wait to see this all in action. Wish I were there, but have a fantastic event.
Thank you very much. Great to talk with you.
Thanks so much. And thanks everyone for listening, watching, and sharing this episode. What an amazing time to be in Las Vegas. Take care. Take care, Jason. Thanks, everyone.
Bye bye.